terms of wickets. Russell expensive. He's 1 over, went for 17. Amadula 12, but he's picked up the wicket. Okay, 118 for 4. Still on track to get a meaningful total here. The Chattogram challengers posted 125 in their first game yesterday afternoon and came out on the losing side. Rubel back into the attack. 2 overs, 1 for 10. Fairly relaxed the dugout of the Chattogram challengers. Bowled in! Right across the line. Middle stump has been uprooted. Rubel in the game, severe. It's all fallen apart.
Just when things were looking good for Sabir Rahman, he tried to hit one out of the ground, completely missing it, and the middle stump goes out. Rubel Hussain sent back Sabir Rahman for 29. It's 118 for 5.
It's time to have the Dettol germ-free strategic timeout. The audience watching from home.
ওয়াও, পার্লারে গিয়েছিলি? না তো, তাহলে এত গ্লো কিভাবে? গ্লো এন্ড লাভলি থেকে শুধু গ্লো এন্ড লাভলি? এটা কমায় ডার্ক স্পটস, ডার্ক সার্কেলস আর রোদের মলিনতা। গ্লো এর জন্য সবকিছু এক ক্রিমে। গ্লো এন্ড লাভলির মাল্টিভিটামিন ত্বকের গভীরে প্রবেশ করে ডার্ক স্পটস, ডার্ক সার্কেলস ও রোদের মলিনতা কমিয়ে দেয় এইচডি গ্লো। গ্লো এর জন্য সবকিছু এক ক্রিমে।
ব্যালেন্স রিচার্জ করতে দোকানে যেতে হবে কেন? গ্রামীণ ফোনে রিচার্জের দোকান তো এখন মোবাইলে। যখন যেখানে খুশি মাইজিপি অ্যাপ থেকে রিচার্জ করা যায় খুব সহজে, সাথে ক্যাশব্যাকও পাওয়া যায়।
এই জন্য আপনারা আমাকে ভোট দিন।
অরণি, তুমি নিজের চুল সামলাও। গরম ঘাম তোমার চুলের শাইনটা নষ্ট করে দেয়।
চুল সামলাবো, শাইনও করবো। সানসিল্ক ব্ল্যাক শাইন 5টি ন্যাচারাল অয়েল ফর্মুলায়, যা গরম হোক কিংবা ঘাম, এটি তোমার চুলে দেয় 24 ঘন্টা পর্যন্ত শাইন। চুল সামলাবো, শাইনও করবো।
আয়েশা নাকি আরাম কি? উই ডোন্ট জাজ। এক চাপে খাবার হাজির 30 মিনিটে। ফুড প্যান্ডা।
ভিম স্মার্ট লিকুইড দেয় একদম ঝকঝকে থালা বাসন। স্মার্ট কেন হবো না?
মাছ টাছ তুমি রান্না করে ফেলো নিও।
মাছ ব্যাপার না, রাঁধুনি রেডিমিক্স মাছের মশলা থাকলে ঝটপট দারুণ রান্না। এখন লাইফবয় শুধু ভাইরাসের বিরুদ্ধে সুরক্ষাই না, সাথে দেবে 300 টাকা মূল্যের ডাক্তারের পরামর্শ ফ্রি। প্রতিটি প্যাকের সাথে পাবেন রবি হেলথ প্লাসের সহযোগিতায় 300 টাকা মূল্যের ডাক্তারের পরামর্শ একদম ফ্রি। একটা মিসড কল দিন এই নম্বরে। করোনা ভাইরাস থেকে সুরক্ষা আর ফ্রিতে ডাক্তারের পরামর্শ শুধু লাইফবয়। যে কোনো ক্ষতিকর জীবাণু থেকে সুরক্ষা পেতে ব্যবহার করুন সেপনিল ডিসইনফেক্টেন্ট স্প্রে।
আপনার চুল কখন সবচেয়ে বেশি খারাপ ছিল? যখন চুল পড়া শুরু হয়নি। চুল পড়া চুলের ড্যামেজের লক্ষণ। ট্রাই ডাভ হেয়ার ফল রেস্কিউ। এই নিউট্রিলাক্স সিরাম আর 1/4 ময়শ্চারাইজিং মিল্ক চুলের ভেতর থেকে পুষ্টি যোগায়, চুল পড়া কমায় 98% পর্যন্ত। আনবিটেবল হেয়ার ফল প্রোটেকশনের জন্য ডাভ হেয়ার ফল রেস্কিউ।
Dettol germ-free strategic time out is over. Let's play safe with Dettol. First ball of the 16th over gets a wicket and Shamim Hussain comes to the wicket. Rubel uprooting middle stump of Sabir Rahman. You're right, Atta, just as they were getting the wheels moving in the right direction, this happens.
Yeah, he just rolled the fingers over. It's a slower delivery, clever piece of bowling. Knowing that Sabir Rahman was trying to play some big shot. It's a lovely delivery under the circumstances. And Rubel hits the timber. Very good from Rubal Hussain.
Off the mark. Nicely worked out to the man at the sweeper region. Again, dot balls up to 42-7 overs of dot balls. Focus falls upon this man, Benny Howe, 41 off 20. In 145 innings, he had 650s and none in his last 11. Prior to that, he had two back-to-back in literally 3 games. Last game, 41 off 20. The man from Bordeaux in France. Born there. Plays for Gloucester, has been around the world, has played in the BBL, now in the BPL.
Well, he showed what he can do with the bat in that first match. And remember, when he came on to bowl, he started with the seam up. Saw him bowling off spin, and then in the end, I saw him also bowling leg spin. That's his T20 career, closing in on to 2,000 runs. He's very handy with the bat and ball. Oh, the run. That's beautifully played, but no! I thought it's not gone all the way. In the end, it has gone straight into the hand.
I think they're even shocked by how well he's played that, and it hasn't gone for 6. Good catch. Andre Russell. Fantastic short ball. I think it's really well played, but it just does not find the boundary. Doesn't go for 6. Bat speed of 34, efficiency low. Oh my, 2 wickets in the over. Shamim Hussain gone for 1, 120 for 6.
ব্যালেন্স রিচার্জ করতে দোকানে যেতে হবে কেন? গ্রামীণ ফোনের রিচার্জের দোকান তো এখন মোবাইলে। যখন যেখানে খুশি মাজিপি অ্যাপ থেকে রিচার্জ করা যায় খুব সহজে, সাথে ক্যাশব্যাকও পাওয়া যায়।
আজকের ইন্টারভিউতে নতুন ফ্যাক্টরি ম্যানেজার পেয়ে গেলে ভালো।
পাবে।
তুমি এখানে?
ইন্টারভিউ শুরু করা যাক। হোম মিনিস্ট্রি চালাই, তো ফ্যাক্টরি কেন না?
বাহ, ম্যানেজার ম্যাডাম,
নতুন ঋণ।
আমার উজ্জ্বলতা, আমার পরিচয়।
Naeem Islam. Been around for a while. That's his career. And he's on the charge straight away, but Rubal, huge pat on the back. 2 wickets off it. It's 120 for 6.
আইলশা নাকি আরাম প্রিয়, উই ডোন্ট জাজ। এক ট্যাপে খাবার হাজির 30 মিনিটে। ফুড প্যান্ডা।
যে কোনো ক্ষতিকর জীবাণু থেকে সুরক্ষা পেতে ব্যবহার করুন সেপনিল হ্যান্ড স্যানিটাইজার।
For Chattogram Challengers 41. Oh, that was scintillating by Will Jacks. Almost feels like it's an eternity away. This is well struck, but doesn't penetrate the gap and find the boundary. Projections continue to fall as wickets fall. 2 in the over.
But it connected nicely, but it just didn't go fine enough. Straight into the hand, and a pretty easy catch in the end for Trey Russ. He's the man once again. You need to do something special with the bat.
Has he got all of this? Yes, he has. On cue, Atali Khan straight down the middle of the bat and heaved for 6.
What impresses me the most noticed is that he does not have a really big booming back lift. It's just a short arm jab, and he does hit it with immense power. What a shot that is from Benny Howell.
Looks to hit the pitch on this occasion of Surodana, but I think that surprised everybody, even the bowler. I think the backlift is quite high, it's just the follow-through just stops. 172 degrees. And that backlift probably gone about 80, 90 meters. Yeah, it's a good piece of wood then. I agree with you. Change an angle. Rodana with a new man named Islam.
You spoke about his experience. Benny Howell has played in Blast, the 100 and BPL. That's a whole lot of experience for someone like Benny Howell, and he needs to use it extremely well to ensure that they get runs on the board. 127 for 6 in the 17th over. With him is Naeem Islam. Pretty handy with the bat. If he can get going, then they can surely put Dhaka under pressure.
Yeah, chopping and changing. Mahmudullah, he is quite meticulous with his field. Thinking every delivery, what could be better? And I think on this occasion he's decided to bring up mid-on. This is a risk on his behalf. Hard length into the surface and given. Has he got a little scratch on that through to the keeper? Maybe a bit of glove. It was a polite inquiry and the umpire is obliged. Naeem Islam, you're going to have to drag him off.
It doesn't look like he's hit it because he looks very, very unhappy. This is what happened. Now then, maybe just a bit of a glove on the way to the keeper, but he's not happy. He thinks he hasn't hit it, but he has to go. Gone for naught. 127 for 7.
ওয়াও, পার্লারে গিয়েছিলি? না তো, তাহলে এত গ্লো কিভাবে? গ্লো এন্ড লাভলি থেকে শুধু গ্লো এন্ড লাভলি? এটা কমায় ডার্ক স্পটস, ডার্ক সার্কেলস আর রোদের মলিনতা। গ্লো এর জন্য সবকিছু এক ক্রিমে। গ্লো এন্ড লাভলির মাল্টিভিটামিন ত্বকের গভীরে প্রবেশ করে ডার্ক স্পটস, ডার্ক সার্কেলস ও রোদের মলিনতা কমিয়ে দেয় এইচডি গ্লো। গ্লো এর জন্য সবকিছু এক ক্রিমে।
Prior to that ball being bowled, Nasum Ahmed has made his way out into the middle. Mahmudullah is very meticulous with his field. He brought up mid-on, and I said it's a bit of a risk, and his bowler says, you know what, I'm going to hit the pitch, ask him to play in a different manner, and just have to have a closer look at this and see if he gets any bat or glove on that. A polite inquiry, and the finger goes up. The last 30 deliveries have yielded 39 runs for 4 wickets. It's been very difficult over the last 5 overs for the challengers. It'll be leg byes to finish the 17th, 128 for 7.
ব্যালেন্স রিচার্জ করতে দোকানে যেতে হবে কেন? গ্রামীণ ফোনের রিচার্জের দোকান তো এখন মোবাইলে। যখন যেখানে খুশি মাইজিপি অ্যাপ থেকে রিচার্জ করা যায় খুব সহজে, সাথে ক্যাশব্যাকও পাওয়া যায়।
যে কোনো ক্ষতিকর জীবাণু থেকে সুরক্ষা পেতে ব্যবহার করুন সেপনিল হ্যান্ড স্যানিটাইজার।
the biggest over. That was off Andre Russell. And now scratching out whatever they can here. Chattogram challenges. It's going to get a little bit more difficult. Badat has been good. Lots of confidence. Running with the wind. 2 overs has cost him 8 runs. Hasn't picked up a wicket yet, but he is a wicket taker. Masoom Ahmed yet to get off the mark. Benny Howell needs to harbour some of the strike if they're going to get over 150. And that'll assist them in trying to get the dangerous Benny Howell on strike. When we came on to commentary, I tell you, we're looking at those projections. At one stage, the current run rate was over 160, looking at 185. They've lost about 17, 20 runs in just a short period, and that's because of wickets. Dettel, 100% sure, decision pending. It just skims the bails, but it looks as if the batter has made his ground, and the Dettel, 100% sure, is not out. That'll be 4. That's why he needs the strike. Because of this, he can get on with it, Benny Howell.
He's a dangerous batter. Benny Howell is not going to miss opportunities, and when he is given an opportunity to free his arms, he hardly disappoints. 2 wide, bat speed of 67. KMPH shot efficiency 83%, and it's gone to the boundary ropes. Yeah, at one stage they were looking good at 100 for 3, and all of a sudden they lost 2, not just 1, 2, they've lost 4 wickets in quick succession. That's why they're at this, going at this rate of 7.67 runs in an over.
Should come back, attempting the block hole. He'll give up the strike. It's the other end. Badat being used at various stages by Mamadullah. Happy to give him the ball at any stage. I think it's a conversation that'll happen with the bowler. Be ready. I'll need you when I need you. I need you at your best. And the pace and bounce that he's generating off the surfaces is really, really good from him. Also the changing in length.
Yeah, what about Masoom Ahmed, the way he tried to attempt to play that shot, knowing that Benny Howell should be on strike. So instead to look to play a big shot, why not look to pick up a single and get him on strike? No, what he's trying to do is trying to hit this out of the ground. Common sense should prevail, and he should try to get a single and get Benny Howell on strike.
Again, and they'll probably get through, scamper through for a single, and he does get strike, but there's only 1 delivery left in the over. They've got 7 off this over. 135 for 7. Yes, he's on strike. Best he could do here is really pick up a boundary and make it a very good over in the end. Well, the challenge is push this total up to closer to the 140 mark with 2 overs to go.
Yeah, he's got 1-4 and 1-6 in his short innings of 18 of 11 deliveries, Benny Howell. Benny Howell has now hit 69 sixes in T20 career, 11 now in BPL. Can he get his 12th one?
Third in the circle, fine leg in the circle. Long on comes straight up. Enough space through the leg sides to manipulate a single or a brace, and he's happy to just punch it down the ground. And harbour the strike. 8 off the over, 136 for 7.
এই জন্য আপনারা আমাকে ভোট দিন।
অরণি, তুমি নিজের চুল সামলাও। গরম ঘাম তোমার চুলের শাইনটা নষ্ট করে দেয়।
চুল সামলাবো, শাইনও করবো। সানসিল্ক ব্ল্যাক শাইন 5টি ন্যাচারাল অয়েল ফর্মুলায়, যা গরম হোক কিংবা ঘাম, এটি তোমার চুলে দেয় 24 ঘন্টা পর্যন্ত শাইন। চুল সামলাবো, শাইনও করবো।
Yes, just from the 14th over where they've lost wickets, 4 of them. And if we trace back maybe 5 overs, it's 36 for 4 during that 30-ball period. However, they can go 18 runs off 18 balls, 3 wickets. That's a story of how they've gone in the last 3 overs. In fact, excellent Yorker, really good ball.
Yeah, he's been very impressive. Remember, he was very expensive in that first match, Rubal Hussain. But he's come back strongly, he's picked up wickets. Look at the length. He's targeted Yorker, bowling at the dead. 3 for 13 in his 4th over now. It's been a brilliant comeback from Rubal Hussain.
Yeah, you're right. First game, off day for him. Coaching staff and the captain maintain his position in the side.
Yeah, none for 42 in those 3 overs in that first match. It was against early on. But this is just very, very good, especially from Rubal Hussain, just tightening the noose. 137 for 7, looking to pick up quick runs, looking to score quickly and looking to score or get boundaries.
Yeah, they realise if they hit the pitch, it's a hard length. Nasum, he's going to oblige. He's looking to give himself some room. He's not looking to try and get in a position perhaps now to look for the single and get Penny Howell on strike. He's actually trying to play big shots. Nasum just needs to be aware here. Give themselves an opportunity to get to 150, 155, whatever they can try against a very potent Minister Dhaka side. They've got a strong batting lineup. Looks like a slower delivery. Does he get all of it? Andre Russell. Oh, he's put another down. He's held on to a couple. And he's also put down a couple. Nonchalant, and it's crossed.
Just took it a little bit too easy. He's way up in the air, had ample time, enough time to get underneath it. Nasum Ahmed trying to heave that one over the top of the border, going up in the air. Look at this position, he was in perfect position, but somehow in the end, drops it.
Just trying to see where he makes contact with the ball here. Yeah, just below his eyes. That's where he loses the contact and the control. On the legs, lifted, over fine leg, and 6 for Penny Howell. Salt in the wounds.
That's why he's so good. Penny Howell. He could have had a wicket. That's not the case. Gets Penny Howell on strike and puts that away for the maximum. Good connection, good piece of timing from Benny Howell. Again, showing what he is capable of doing with the bat. Probably expecting to bowl a Yorker, missing the length.
What I like about the shot is the fact that he gets down on one knee, knows it's going to be a fuller delivery, and picks his spot. Batter's been looking to try and play maybe one way. That was a bit more 360. Yeah, good change up. Into the pitch. Just messing with the rhythm of the batter.
Apart from that six in this over, he's been still very good. After being hit for a six, he bowled a short one. A little bit too high. He's got away with it, but in the end, it's a dot. He needs to finish off nicely, 3 for 20. Last ball in his last over. He will complete his full quota of overs.
Yeah, we're looking to just try and finish the spell off. He's done so well. Could have picked up his fourth, in fact, and it was put down a while ago. Partnership 17 off 12. On the legs! Oh no, he's going to punish you if you bowl on your legs! 6 to finish the over, 14 off it. The 150 comes up after 19.
আপান রাঁধুনি রেডিমিক্স মাছের মশলা থাকলে ঝটপট দারুণ রান্না।
Runs off the 19th overs, just elevated. Chattogram challenges to 150. 2 sixes by Benny Howe. Not on strike now. This is where Nasum needs to realize the bigger picture. What a way to finish off the over.
Again, a short arm jab. Immense power. This time it's gone over the keeper's head and it's gone and one past Jay Russ. 4 more. This time from the bottom, Nasum Ahmed.
Yeah, finally giving himself some room. He gets a cultured edge over the slip cordon, over the keeper. Andre Russell was set fine, but it went so quickly. Picks up 4 to start the over. There again, clears the front leg, front hip, top edge. Picks up 4. Runs beginning to come now for the challengers at the back end of this innings.
The partnership now 27 and 14 deliveries.
Do they steal a single? Some good thinking just there at the moment. I'm not sure why Mohammad Shahzad then tosses it to the fielder. We've seen MS Dhoni rethink the game by having one glove on and one hand free to try and throw the stumps down. But have a look at this.
He feels that he could not have thrown it back to the bowler. Look at the reaction from the bowler. He wanted the fielder to probably grab it and then throw it. It takes too much time anyways. From the fielder to the bowler.
Yeah, correct. Again, Benny Howell on strike. 32 off 16. Bounce. Can't control it. Looking for a second. Decide against it. Benny Howell not in control there. That was a heavy ball by Abadat.
Probably looking to hit everything out of the park, knowing that he cannot bowl net deliveries. That's why he pitched in a short one. A good delivery, just a single. 156 now. Then they pick up a couple of boundaries and get past 160, 165. 3 more balls to be bowled in this last over.
Goes full, punch down the ground. We'll get Benny Howell on strike with 2 deliveries to go. 7 off this over, 14 off the last. wins. So just a good fight back. Again, as Benny Howard, you spoke about his figures in the previous game. 41 of 20. He's following it up again.
In search of a boundary. Benihal 33 of just 17, a strike rate of 100.
On strike, Everett. Short again. Does he get all of it? As the fields are converging, it plugs. And they'll be able to pick up a two. It's okay because he's...
runs from the bat of Tamim Iqbal to finish the over. It's 2 without loss.
এখন লাইফ বয় শুধু ভাইরাসের বিরুদ্ধে সুরক্ষাই না, সাথে দেবে 300 টাকা মূল্যের ডাক্তারের পরামর্শ ফ্রি। প্রতিটি প্যাকের সাথে পাবেন রবি হেলথ প্লাসের সহযোগিতায় 300 টাকা মূল্যের ডাক্তারের পরামর্শ একদম ফ্রি। একদম মিসড কল দিন এই নম্বরে, করোনা ভাইরাস থেকে সুরক্ষা আর ফ্রিতে ডাক্তারের পরামর্শ শুধু লাইফ বয়ে।
Won't be surprised if he goes for it for the very first ball he faces. That's a good delivery. Oh! He followed him. He tried to make some room. And a really good piece of bowling. And a lovely over to start the proceeding. Dhaka, 2 without loss.
ব্যালেন্স রিচার্জ করতে দোকানে যেতে হবে কেন? গ্রামীণ ফোনে রিচার্জের দোকান তো এখন মোবাইলে। যখন যেখানে খুশি মাজিপি অ্যাপ থেকে রিচার্জ করা যায় খুব সহজেই, সাথে ক্যাশব্যাকও পাওয়া যায়।
হাউসওয়াইফ নয়, বল হোম মেকার। এতটুকু একটা কথা নিয়ে এতটুকুতেই শুরু হয়, শুরুতেই শেষ করতে হয়। নে মুখটা মোচ।
বসুন্ধরা টিস্যু অশুদ্ধতার বিরুদ্ধে এক বিন্দু ছাড় নয়।
এই জন্য আপনারা আমাকে ভোট দিন।
অরুণী, তুমি নিজের চুল সামলাও। গরম ঘাম তোমার চুলের শাইন না নষ্ট করে দেয়।
চুল সামলাবো, শাইনও করবো। সানসিল্ক ব্ল্যাক শাইন 5টি ন্যাচারাল অয়েল ফর্মুলায়, যা গরম হোক কিংবা ঘাম, এটি তোমার চুলে দেয় 24 ঘন্টা পর্যন্ত শাইন। চুল সামলাবো, শাইনও করবো।
First point, Medias and Mirage. No surprises here. Spin from both ends. Picked up 4 wickets in 4 overs that he bowled in that first match. Now was a player of the match. And they'll be hoping that Medias and Mirage can repeat what he did in that first match. Slip in place for the left-hander Tamim Iqbal. That's a good start, lovely delivery.
Yeah, the nice thing about big support staffs is that they'll be gathering data, watching the opposition, and Tamim Iqbal will have watched how ahead he went about his business yesterday. In the air, elevated, intentional. They'll just pick up the single.
Yeah, it's a good field set for Tamim Iqbal, but he likes to play in the air and he likes to play it over the top of the cover fielder. That's one of the reason why the mid-off, or rather the long-off fielder, was a little bit wider, or just a single. So they've done their homework. You spoke about the homework earlier on. You need to know the strengths and the weaknesses of each and every player, no matter who you are. So important when you go back into the dressing room, you know exactly where to bowl to a particular batsman. Where does he bowl to Mohammad Shahzad? Again, trying to make room, going across the stance, but it's a good delivery. It's a fuller delivery, a low full toss, nothing much, just straight back to the bowler. Again, well bowled. That's something very, very good from Medias and Mirage. Knowing that he's an explosive cricketer, batter on screen, Mohammad Shahzad, who likes to play big shots early on. If he doesn't, then he gets into some sort of problem. There you go. Shots of catches, good at him. A little bit wide on the right side. He'll pick up a couple of runs here.
Will Jacks. He used all 185 centimeters to try and reach this. He's exciting, Mohammad Shahzad, but he does present opportunities for the opposition. This is half a chance. It's almost behind him as he tries to take that catch, Will Jacks.
This time he finds the gap, and this time it's a boundary. Boundary to finish the over. Dhaka 9 without loss.
এখন লাইফ বয় শুধু ভাইরাসের বিরুদ্ধে সুরক্ষাই না, সাথে দেবে 300 টাকা মূল্যের ডাক্তারের পরামর্শ ফ্রি। প্রতিটি প্যাকের সাথে পাবেন রবি হেলথ প্লাসের সহযোগিতায় 300 টাকা মূল্যের ডাক্তারের পরামর্শ একদম ফ্রি। একদম মিসড কল দিন এই নম্বরে, করোনা ভাইরাস থেকে সুরক্ষা আর ফ্রিতে ডাক্তারের পরামর্শ শুধু লাইফ বয়।
বুঝছি স্যার, একদম ক্লিয়ার। সেরা আর বিশ্ব সেরার মধ্যে অনেক তফাৎ।
সত্যই বাংলাদেশ অনেক আগায় গেছে।
GPH Quantum.
Both the batters can be devastating with the bat. President of the Bangladesh Cricket Board, Nazmul Hassan, also the member of the parliament with his fellow directors from Bangladesh Cricket Board. That's what can happen if you can somehow keep Mohammad Shahzad quiet, then he'll want to do something unusual. That's where you think that you can grab his wicket. Because Tamim will take his time. Tamim will take his time to get set. That was the last ball from Mehdi. And somehow he managed to put that away for the boundary. Incredible, wasn't it?
Chauncey. Now Shahzad, the bat just falls down on that ball just at the moment. Yeah, dignitaries watching on. There's a bigger picture here. So, T20 World Cup in Australia later this year. Opportunity to find some X-Factor players, maybe get some more of the players as much T20 cricket as they head off to Australia. Don't have to qualify, they're straight into the main draw.
It's a good dress rehearsal for each and every player, not just from Bangladesh, but also the one who are participating here. Nazmul Hassan, President of the Bangladesh Cricket Board, with the directors of the board. I can also see CEO in the house, keeping a close eye. And that's why it's so important for each and every player to realize and put their hands up to come out and perform really good. Get noticed. He's trying to make room, but this is clever piece of bowling. He darts one back into the body and trapped him for room. Just a single in that over, 10 without loss.
ভাইজান, বসুন্ধরা নুডলসের অতুলনীয় পুষ্টিতে বিকশিত হচ্ছে ওদের মেধা। শুধু কি তাই, ওদের আছে বিনা তারের পাঠশালা। নিমিষেই জানা যায় সবকিছু।
বেড়ে ওঠা সব বয়সী ছেলেমেয়েদের জন্য বসুন্ধরা নুডলস নিয়ে এলো বিনা তারের পাঠশালা। নুডলসের অনন্য পুষ্টি আর জ্ঞানের অবারিত আলোয় এবার আলোকিত হবে সবাই। বিস্তারিত জানতে লগ ইন করুন www.bosundharanoodles.com/বিনা তারের পাঠশালা। বসুন্ধরা নুডলস, শিক্ষার সাথে।
Now have a look at this start and the start that they had in the first encounter. Tamim Iqbal is taking his time. His 13 deliveries has only scored 3. Mohammad Shahzad has got 6 out of 6.
Yeah, the men behind the scenes making it work, watching on. It's a great shot, but for nothing. Shamin in the way at cover.
It's all about finding the gaps. Again, beautifully bowled. A little bit more flight and loop there. And they'll go and check upstairs. So Dettol, 100% sure. Decision pending.
Canal Lewis. Yeah, the Dettol decision pending. 100% sure. As we have a look at this, it's a legal delivery. Drags his foot out. Lewis, he gets back. But gosh, does he smash the stumps? Dettol, 100% sure, not out.
It's getting a bit edgy. This time he goes down the track and hit that beautifully. What a shot that is from Tamim Iqbal. Has gone for a huge 6 over long on.
Yeah, you can't keep him quiet for too long. There's a lot of quality about Tamim Iqbal. Missed a few, came down the wicket, commits, and my goodness, the follow through, it emulates the distance.
Follows it with a short one, gone for a single. Lovely use of the feet also. And he gets into that position. It just sails over. Sweet connection. Brilliant in the end. Well, again, he's found himself very, very lucky to play that shot. He'll probably come back for the second. No, he's not. It's just a single.
After 4, 18 without loss.
আইলশা নাকি আরাম প্রিয় উই ডোন্ট জাজ এক ট্যাপে খাবার হাজির 30 মিনিটে ফুড প্যান্ডা
ব্যালেন্স রিচার্জ করতে দোকানে যেতে হবে কেন? গ্রামীণ ফোনে রিচার্জের দোকান তো এখন মোবাইলে। যখন যেখানে খুশি মাজিপি অ্যাপ থেকে রিচার্জ করা যায় খুব সহজে, সাথে ক্যাশব্যাকও পাওয়া যায়।
Without loss after the end of the fourth over. A lot of batting to come. Thanks to Bangladesh Cricket Board for ensuring that BPL goes on. Bangabandhu BPL, the 8th edition during this pandemic. Never easy. Ensuring the secure bubble stays. Everybody stays safe. It's been brilliant. Very well thought out process in place. Shariful Islam, the left arm seamer, and the attack.
On the Walton end. Yeah, lots of quality here as well for Bangladesh. But today he'll be trying to do it for the challengers, ball in hand, tall left arm seamer. Shazad, unlike him, 7 off 8. Previous game got 42, along with Tommy Iqbal getting 50. So good start at the top of the innings there. But he really is nonchalant, isn't he, Mohammad Shazad? Well, whatever's dished up, he looks at various ways to score. Sometimes successful, sometimes not.
Beautifully played, but there's a fielder in the deep to cut it off. I think what he likes is room where he is allowed to free his arms. So you got to give credit to the bowlers from Chattogram challengers not allowing him to do that. So very crucial for the bowlers to understand and try to execute the plans that you discuss in the dressing room. So far, so good. They're going at a run rate of 4.38. Yes, 10 wickets in hand. The required run rate creeping up, 9.13 now. He goes down the wicket and smashes it. Oh, that's a big booming drive from the bat of Tamim Iqbal.
Just to admire that wonderful shot by Tamim Iqbal. It shows at any stage of the game, even off the spinner, went for 6 with a similar shot. This time checks his body position. It's a seamer and he threads the gap through the cover region.
Well, this time he's heaved over on the leg side. He's on fire. Another 6 from the bat of Tamim Iqbal, just getting inside the line and then putting it away.
Yeah, 360 now. Putting on a show. Steps inside the line of the left arm seamer. Look at this. And happy to lift it over. He knows already, automatically, this has gone for 6. Lots of height, lots of distance.
A lovely pickup shot from Tamim. Delivers a full toss and is that put that away into the gap for another boundary. The flurry of boundaries in this over. 4-6-4.
Shariful Islam under massive pressure from the bat of Tamim Iqbal, striving for the Yorker, overcompensates, full toss. He's just got to pick the gap. He's already already showed you he can thread the gap through the offside, and he loves it through there. That's not coming back. Pressure on the bowler, 15 off this over with the delivery to go.
One ball finishes off with a dead dot, but it's 15 in that over. Dhaka 33 without loss.
এই জন্য আপনারা আমাকে ভোট দিন।
অরণি, তুমি নিজের চুল সামলাও। গরম ঘাম তোমার চুলের শাইন না নষ্ট করে দেয়।
চুল সামলাবো, শাইনও করবো। সানসিল্ক ব্ল্যাক শাইন 5টি ন্যাচারাল অয়েল ফর্মুলায়, যা গরম হোক কিংবা ঘাম, এটি তোমার চুলে দেয় 24 ঘন্টা পর্যন্ত শাইন। চুল সামলাবো, শাইনও করবো। সন্তানের সুস্থতার জন্য বসুন্ধরা ডায়ার ব্যান্ড, ওর ভালোর জন্য।
Chattogram Challengers posting a decent total on the board, 161 for 8. Jackson Owl getting the runs. It's been a good riposte. Just inside the line and tries to talk it over the top. Does Shahzad. Just got a single there for all that effort. But what a wonderful over, the last one. From the bat of Tamim Iqbal. Just a flurry of runs. Combination of boundaries and over boundaries. He just stepped on the gas. They're going rather slowly prior to that. But suddenly the momentum created. Waits and that turns away. Almost interesting. The umpire and Tamim asking him why wasn't it given as a wide. Close.
The ball, the bounce and the turn must have encouraged the captain to bring on the spinners because again, this is all right, but this will create a doubt in the mind of the batsman always.
He's got a rueful smile on his face, but he's got to be wary of a ball that might come back straight back at him, the arm ball. He's trying to get the turn. He's managed to induce the edge. Managed to tempt him into that shot.
Well, yesterday he bowled similar lines and lengths, and this was how Tamim Iqbal broke the shackles. He relishes the seamers. The ball is coming on to him. Somewhat a very subdued start from him, and suddenly he's 24 of 24 deliveries. 2 sixes and 2 boundaries.
Well, can add another one. He's making it look so very simple. Mehdi Hasan Miraj under the caution a little bit. He's trying to tempt him, induce an outside edge, but this one is solidly behind that edge. Sure to go through with a shot and over the top of the infielders.
Well, he's played enough cricket to know that he has got to get to the pitch of the delivery. Again, a loose ball. Over. The shot square head. No protection there. Another boundary to finish. The ball has broken loose. 42 for no loss.
ব্যালেন্স রিচার্জ করতে দোকানে যেতে হবে কেন? গ্রামীণ ফোনে রিচার্জের দোকান তো এখন মোবাইলে। যখন যেখানে খুশি ম্যাজিক অ্যাপ থেকে রিচার্জ করা যায় খুব সহজে, সাথে ক্যাশব্যাকও পাওয়া যায়।
বুঝছি স্যার, একদম ক্লিয়ার। সেরা আর বিশ্ব সেরার মধ্যে অনেক তফাৎ।
সত্যই বাংলাদেশ অনেক আগায় গেছে।
GPH Quantum.
Power play done and dusted. 42 without loss at this point in time in their power play. Chattogram with 50 for 1. It's an 8-run lead, but they've lost a wicket. Got the openers in the middle. That's the bonus. That's the advantage Dhaka has at the moment. Making those notes, Tanvir Ahmed. Suddenly the run rate has gone up to 7 per over. It's hovering around the 4.5 mark, just a couple of overs back.
Well, that's Sharif Islam's over changed everything. 15 of that over, and the 2 boundaries of Mehdi Miraj in the last 2 overs has changed the complexion of the game. I still think there's a twist in this game coming shortly.
Well, this is the 2020 match. Atul, you can expect that. Tonkadol now with his first. Just has to be a little wary. I know it's that the intention of Shahzad to clobber every delivery that comes his way.
Yeah, now 5 players manning the boundary now, so much more protection for the bowler. Now if it goes over the top, there is a chance he might get caught. But his favorite area is eyeing that area over mid-off. No protection there.
And he's getting frustrated. Very unlike him, 9 of 11 deliveries. That's building up. He's coiling up inside to have a go.
There was no shortage of trying, but he's been trying, but he's not getting it.
Waits, looks around. Where am I going to target? Send the ball. Just a little pause as they settle down. That's a matter of fact, a strike to that. He fell into the trap. Look at the list of strikes. He was getting a little fidgety, wasn't he? And he was trying to innovate some shots and in the process hold out.
Well, he connected sweetly on that occasion, but a few meters either side of the player would have been a 6. So luck slightly up going towards Chattogram, I must say. First wicket. Took a long time to get this first wicket, but they're on their way.
Yeah, it's just not in absolute control. He was aiming for that area, but despite the fact knowing that there was a squarish deep third man straight into his hands. Good catch taken by Shamim, and that is the end. 9 for him, 42 for 1.
বিশ্বমানের প্রযুক্তি নিয়ে প্রথম বাংলাদেশের পতাকাবাহী এলপিজি ক্যারিয়ার বসুন্ধরা এলপিজি চ্যালেঞ্জার 44,000 মেট্রিক টন সক্ষমতার বিশাল জাহাজ আমাদের গর্ব, আমাদের সকল গ্রাহকের অধিকার। বসুন্ধরা এলপি গ্যাস, ভরসা রাখুন। স্বাচ্ছন্দ্যে থাকুন।
যে কোনো ক্ষতিকর জীবাণু থেকে সুরক্ষা পেতে ব্যবহার করুন সেপনিল ডিসইনফেক্ট্যান্ট স্প্রে।
Dhaka have lost the first wicket, and in the process, Mohammad Shahzad makes way for Zahrul Islam. He's been around for a while. Makes his name as a stickler for more correct shots. But good breakthrough. They needed that momentum to be stemmed.
Yes, they need to get Tamim Iqbal if they want to have any chance. Winning the game, just moving away, using that flick of the wrist again just to generate power. But he knew exactly where he did. You can see that he can see curtains in front of his eyes. But Zahrul Islam, you can see from his strike rate that you're right, Shamim. He's not a big blaster. Well bowled, bowling quick. cranking up the pace.
Yeah, he is, and you look at the confidence level. When you got to a feel of what length you want to bowl up, is consistently doing that. 7 done, 44 for 1.
ব্যালেন্স রিচার্জ করতে দোকানে যেতে হবে কেন? গ্রামীণ ফোনে রিচার্জের দোকান তো এখন মোবাইলে। যখন যেখানে খুশি মাইজিপি অ্যাপ থেকে রিচার্জ করা যায় খুব সহজে, সাথে ক্যাশব্যাকও পাওয়া যায়।
আয়েশা নাকি হারাম প্রিয় উই ডোন্ট জাজ, এক ট্যাপে খাবার হাজির 30 মিনিটে। ফুড প্যান্ডা।
Setting up to be a nice game. It's, could go either way. Good start by Dhaka, sedate at first, and then the momentum created mainly by Tamim Iqbal, but the services of a man who could take it apart.
Well, that man is Tamim Iqbal, I'm telling you. With Mohammad Shahzad, they've always given me the chance. And now is Mr. All-Rounder. In the true manner of speaking, Benny Howell. 2 good knocks in 2 days. Bowled a decent bowling spell yesterday. Still ended up on the losing side. Oh, he's bowling spin, starting with spin. That's the confidence.
Absolutely. Bowlers are normally used to medium pace. It's not the paciest of guys, but he's decided that it's time to get some extra punches, maybe get Tamim Iqbal to play a false shot. Almost induced him into one.
And you know what? He's got mid-off and mid-on in the circle. Still can take one more fielder back. He's only got 4 on the boundary. So that shows you the confidence. That's against Tamim Iqbal. Probably tempting him.
Tamim has to be wary of the situation. Peter does well to cut it out and restrict them to 2 runs. But, you can't get complacent with this kind of bowling. You think he's not used to this kind of bowling. Maybe you can take him on. And then they just lose that focus sometimes. There he goes again. He has to check. Good short one as he saw him coming.
Seems to be in total control of his faculties, Benny Howell. Clever bowler. Got good ball sense. He's got good control.
Yeah, he seems to know where he's aiming at. You see, drops the ball short. When he sees the batter coming, a couple of balls back, this is him jumping down, and he exposes himself early. He drops the ball, makes it go short, quick, and he has to check his shot. Good thinking from Benny Howell. Tamim Iqbal does not want to get carried away and get induced into extravagant shots, risky shots, but it's Zorul on strike now. Good over so far, just the 3 from it. Pulls it, he waits on it, does well to put it away into the deep, just for the single to finish the over. Only 4 runs coming from the 8th over, 48 for 1.
পেয়েছিস? ম্যামকে জিজ্ঞেস করবো। কি জিজ্ঞেস করবে? আপনার উজ্জ্বলতার ক্রিম না, আমার উজ্জ্বলতার রহস্য নতুন লাক্স জেসমিন আর ভিটামিন ই সহ নতুন লাক্স, যা দেয় মখমলি উজ্জ্বলতা। কাউকে বলো না, আমার উজ্জ্বলতার রহস্য নতুন লাক্স।
Can be pretty happy except for Shariful Islam, gone for 15 in 1 over. But Mukidul has been good. You see that persistence with that back of a length ball does not allow the batsman to free their arms.
Mehdi Miraz is always ready with advice for 2. He knows that they bat deep Dhaka. They've got Mohammedullah Riyad, they've got Andre Russell, so plenty of big hitters still there.
Tamim Iqbal focused. Just bowled it short, but distance going away, and it's been given a wide, and that surprised the keeper. Further up, try a widish Yorker, but he's got a different batsman on strike now, the right-hander one. So even to think about his line.
But Jahurul Islam has been there in the middle.
দ্বিধা ভাঙলে আর কোনো বাধা থাকে না কাছে আসায়। এমন গল্প লিখে পাঠাও, সেরা 3 গল্পে তৈরি হবে ক্লোজ আপ দ্বিধাহীন কাছে আসার গল্প।
শুরুটাই যদি ভুলভাবে হয় তাহলে কি আর শুরু হবে কোনো লং লাস্টিং স্টোরি? কুল বডি স্প্রে, 4টি লং লাস্টিং ফ্রেগ্রেন্স। ভুল করো না, কুল করো। কাছে আসার এই তো সময় কারণে
নতুন ক্লোজ আপ ট্রিপল ফ্রেশ ফর্মুলার সাথে, যা মুখের কোনায় কোনায় পরিষ্কার করে, 99% পর্যন্ত জীবাণু থেকে সুরক্ষা দেয়, তোমাকে দেয় সতেজ কনফিডেন্স। নতুন ক্লোজ আপ ট্রিপল ফ্রেশ ফর্মুলা।
ব্যালেন্স রিচার্জ করতে দোকানে যেতে হবে কেন? গ্রামীণ ফোনের রিচার্জের দোকান তো এখন মোবাইলে। যখন যেখানে খুশি মাইজিপি অ্যাপ থেকে রিচার্জ করা যায় খুব সহজে, সাথে ক্যাশব্যাকও পাওয়া যায়।
এই জন্য আপনারা আমাকে ভোট দিন।
অরুণী, তুমি নিজের চুল সামলাও। গরম ঘাম তোমার চুলের শাইন না নষ্ট করে দেয়।
চুল সামলাবো, শাইনও করবো। সানসিল্ক ব্ল্যাক শাইন 5টি ন্যাচারাল অয়েল ফর্মুলায়, যা গরম হোক কিংবা ঘাম, এটি তোমার চুলে দেয় 24 ঘন্টা পর্যন্ত শাইন। চুল সামলাবো, শাইনও করবো।
যে কোনো ক্ষতিকর জীবাণু থেকে সুরক্ষা পেতে ব্যবহার করুন সেভনিল হ্যান্ড স্যানিটাইজার।
বুঝছি স্যার, একদম ক্লিয়ার। সেরা আর বিশ্ব সেরার মধ্যে অনেক তফাৎ।
সত্যই বাংলাদেশ অনেক আগায় গেছে।
GPH কোয়ান্টাম।
বঙ্গবন্ধু BPLT T20 2022 Fortune Borisha versus Minister Group Dhaka tomorrow at 12:30 p.m. live on GTV.
Well, the Dettol germ-free strategic timeout is over. Now let's play safe with Dettol. The required rate has just notched up a little to 9.36. But the saving grace is that they've got Tamim Iqbal, who's going great guns in the middle with 41. Zohra looking good with that boundary in the previous over. And just picking up the run rate as long as they don't lose wickets. And that target of 162 will be within range. This man has got different ideas. Good first over, wonderful mix. Just deviating in line, the batsman helping the ball on its way. Light glance, despite the despairing effort, the ball reaches the boundary.
Fast outfield, greasy outfield. A nice tickle of the bat using the pace. So after the break, immediately a boundary.
The deft touch that we expect from Tamim Iqbal. He has all the powerful shots and he has those delicate touches.
Fantastic try there. Just couldn't get down in time.
It's good to see the effort, the commitment shown by the fielders. We've seen some good fielding on occasion. We're talking about deft touches now. He's a touch fortunate with that one. Trying to be a little cheeky on that occasion.
Little too deft. But just bounced off Lewis' gloves like bounced off a wall. I didn't want it to be that deft. But it'd be put down as a chance.
Yeah, definitely. He could have gone and got stuck. It's the only way he could have caught it. Iqbal can count himself to be pretty fortunate. On that occasion, things could have been changed. The scenario would have changed. Thankfully, from Dhaka's point of view, he's still around. But he'll be a little unhappy with the result, not getting the wicket, prize wicket. And the turn away, this time leggy.
Well, you got to watch the hand when Danny Howell is bowling. Tamim Iqbal just gave some instructions and Jawahar Islam says, yes, I'll watch it better next time.
He's lashed onto that one. There is some cover in the deep. Only a single for that extravagant effort. Yeah, Danny Howell dishes them all up. He bowls medium pace, bowls the off spinners, and he comes up with the leg spin. Wouldn't be surprised if he even produces a googly. So confident with his bowling. Gives him the charge, doesn't make proper contact. Eventually gets a single to finish over number 10. Dhaka move on to 66 for 1.
মা সন্তানের সম্পর্কের মতোই বিশুদ্ধ ত্বকের সাথে ভ্যাসলিনের সম্পর্ক। দেশের একমাত্র 100% পিওর ভ্যাসলিন পেট্রোলিয়াম জেলি ত্বককে শীতের শুষ্কতা থেকে সুরক্ষিত রাখে। 100% পিওর ভ্যাসলিন পেট্রোলিয়াম জেলি ত্বকের যত্নে মায়ের স্পর্শের মতোই বিশুদ্ধ।
যে কোনো ক্ষতিকর জীবাণু থেকে সুরক্ষা পেতে ব্যবহার করুন সেপনিল ডিসইনফেক্টেন্ট স্প্রে।
96 required of 60 deliveries at this stage. Chattogram was 70 for 3. Minister Dhaka 66 for 1. Tamim Iqbal is looking in really good nick. He's been away from cricket. He picked up a 50, it's been almost 4.5 months. He's been out with an injury. Very first match, he picked up a 50, and again he's looking in really good touch. He's played some smashing shots, and he'll be the key for Minister Dhaka. If he stays on, I reckon they're in for business. Good evening, Choban Noy.
Hello and good evening to you.
you, Atar Bhai, and everyone else. Of course, again, Tamim Iqbal is on course for his second 50, back-to-back 50s. Well, hopefully, 2 more runs to go there. Jar Islam and Tamim Iqbal trying to build on this partnership.
It's been a decent partnership after the fall of Mohammad Shahzad, who was struggling to score runs, struggling to score quickly. Shahzad getting only 9 of 12 deliveries. Since then, these two have added 26 and 25 deliveries. Short one, couldn't put it away. It's just a single. He moves on to 49. But they've just taken it a little bit easier. I think the idea was to make sure that they do not lose too many wickets early on. They've only lost once. They've got 9 wickets in hand. Especially important now for Tamim Iqbal not to throw it away after getting a good start. As long as he stays, Dhaka will feel a lot more comfortable. Jar Islam going over the wicket, shouts of catch it. It's over the top of the infield. Will only be a single. Dealing in singles at the moment.
And a fair bit of batting to come for Mr. Dhaka. On 49, Tamim Iqbal.
Quick run gets him back-to-back 50s. They might just come back for the second overthrow. Goes over top of the field. The keeper throw from the fielder. And it's a very well compiled 50 from Tamim Iqbal. 51 in 42 deliveries. And a good round of applause from the dugout also.
Using his feet yet again. Scored 50 of 42 last night. Again, back-to-back 50s for him. That's the over, 73 for 1.
আপনার চুল কখন সবচেয়ে বেশি ঘন ছিল? যখন চুল পড়া শুরু হয়নি। চুল পড়া চুলের ড্যামেজের লক্ষণ। ট্রাই ডাভ হেয়ার ফল রেস্কিউ। এই নিউট্রিলাক্স সিরাম আর 1/4 ময়শ্চারাইজিং মিল্ক চুলের ভেতর থেকে পুষ্টি যোগায়, চুল পড়া কমায় 98% পর্যন্ত। আনবিটেবল হেয়ার ফল প্রোটেকশনের জন্য ডাভ হেয়ার ফল রেস্কিউ।
ব্যালেন্স রিচার্জ করতে
required in 54 deliveries for Dhaka. Both teams eyeing to grab their first points. You mentioned about a lot of batting to come. Naeem, Mahmudullah, Trey Russ. Have a look at what he has done. Went down for wicket when he smashed that and the big booming cover drive. Pick up shot down the leg side. A loose enough full toss put away. Again, square of the wicket. And then delicate touch. He's been good. 6 4s and 2 6s in an innings of 52 and just 43 deliveries. Shariful Islam was expensive in his very first over. Went for 15. Back in the attack. Yeah, he needs to do something special. They're in search of a wicket now. Chattogram challenger. They need to find someone to break this partnership. Get a new man in.
Yeah, Tamim Iqbal in particular took a liking to Shariful Islam. Made his figures quite expensive. 42nd T20 50 for Tamim Iqbal, 18th at Mirpur, 21st in BPL. Looking for a single, not getting it on this occasion, but time and time again he performs. 4th time Tamim has hit consecutive 50s.
The last time he played for Bangladesh was way back in July 2021 when he smashed 100, 112. That was against Zimbabwe in Harare. Change. Really good change. And Shariful Islam does the trick. He sends back the well set Tamim Iqbal.
Oh wow. Is this the turning point? Does have a big heart, this man. Shariful rolling his fingers over. Change of pace. Well disguised. And gets the big wicket of Tamim Iqbal. He's gone for 52 up 45. Dhaka a 70. 3 for 2.
Just needed to do.
Just what the doctor prescribed for them. Is this one going to go down the wire as well?
Has got that past the fielder at cover. He wants.
कौन चला रहा है
spinner to the right-hander. So he's made up his mind off spin to the left-hander. And to get it right, to pitch it right, he's not given a boundary away. something that you don't see often. He's been out absolutely brilliant with the ball. Just given him 6 runs.
Well, a perfect example of switching gears and being on point. Not easy to do so. Well, picking to bowl leg spinners to right-handers and then off spinners to left-handers, making the ball go away, move away from the batsman.
With that single, 7 runs in that over, 82 for 3.
ব্যালেন্স রিচার্জ করতে দোকানে যেতে হবে কেন? গ্রামীণ ফোনে রিচার্জের দোকান তো এখন মোবাইলে। যখন যেখানে খুশি মাইজিপি অ্যাপ থেকে রিচার্জ করা যায় খুব সহজে, সাথে ক্যাশব্যাকও পাওয়া যায়।
সন্তানের সুস্থতার জন্য বসুন্ধরা ডায়ার প্যান্ট, ওর ভালোর জন্য।
There's some big names to come. Trey Russ, Shobhagato Home, Isuru Udana, we know how well he can also bat. But in the middle are Naeem Sheikh and Mahmudul, the skipper. We'll have to get them closer to the target. So far, 3 wickets gone. The first one to go was Mohammad Shahzad in that fashion. Cramped up for room. This was a good one. Really good piece of bowling. Not only got rid of Tamim Iqbal, but he also picked up a wicket of Johor Islam in the same over. Now
of 118. 78 required of 35. Tough task ahead. But you never know. You never know till Trey Russ is there.
As put away, can he find the gap? He does not. It'll only be a single. Yeah, just keep an eye on their required run rate. Someone now. It's not easy. Last 21 balls, 13 runs, 4 wickets. And the run rate, required run rate is 13.59, above 13. Couple of good overs, maybe. But he has to go and do it in the middle. And once a bowler starts to pick up wickets and start to be a little bit more economical, his confidence as a bowler sky high. It's a short one. Good stuff, really good, quick stuff. Shoriful Islam.
One for the over. Well, the reaction from Pereira said it all. He was pressed with them, sir. Very well executed bouncer. Right around the off stump. Good pace, bounce.
Again, it was a little bit tough, but he's missed it. We didn't spoke about how Chattogram challenges a bold. Have a look at Nasuman. He stood out. That is a fantastic stuff. His ball only 3 overs. He's picked up 2 for 4. Incredible. Mukidul also among the wickets, 1 for 13. Shariful Islam, couple of wickets after giving away 15 in the first over. He's come back strongly. This time he kicks. And it sails over. That's exactly what he was looking for. And he's flat on the ground. And it's a big 6.
Oh well. Taking a good look at his bat. He's connected it so well. Take the front leg away. And then a big shot. A big one over the grandstand here at the Mirpur Sher-e-Bangla National Cricket Stadium. A biggie.
The change of lengths worked in favor of Trey Russ. The first, before that 6, he bowled 2 short deliveries and he missed it. Maybe that's the reason why the keeper has gone all the way with Shariful Islam. It's a little fuller. It's in the slot, and he's waiting, keeping his crease. And you can see those people.
Probably exactly what Kennard Lewis has gone on to tell him. Don't pitch it up to him. Don't give it to him in the slot.
You cannot afford to do that. Knowing that, but past the big guy, could not back to ball in the first 2 balls that he faced, and then he smashed a 6 because of the fact that he changed his look. He's a little bit fuller. Already 8 in this over. Can he hit one more boundary? Can he get them closer? Right, Shariful coming in. Oh, it's a wide delivery, but he's hooked that away to the boundary. Nice way to finish the 12 that over. 95.5.
চ্যালেঞ্জ আসতেই থাকবে, কিন্তু থামবো না। নিউ ডিয়ার ম্যান আমার খুশকি থেকে দূরে থাকতে সাহায্য করে। এর ট্রিপল অ্যান্টি-ড্যান্ড্রাফ টেকনোলজি খুশকি দূর করে এবং বারবার ফিরে আসা বন্ধ করতে সাহায্য করে। আর নিয়মিত ব্যবহারে 99% জীবাণু দূর করে। লুকানো দিন শেষ।
The 12th over, 2 wickets. The 67 right off 30. Right, Chummers. Where do we go? Do they win with an over despair with Andre Russell at the crease? Inside edge, get him on strike. No, just against it.
Did I hear you correct? Win the match with 1 over to go?
If Andre Russell faces the majority of these balls, there will be balls to spare.
Big if, yeah. He needs to hook most of the strike. It's a funny old game, a little one off the edge and he might be in trouble. Look at that. He's trying to make room for himself, Sugar.
आपके पास तो कई ऑप्शंस होंगे तो फिर मैं ही क्यों तुम्हारी साथ ही तुम्हारी खूबी लेकिन शादी के बाद मैं मुकाम बनाना चाहता
He should give it strike back to Russell as much as possible.
He is going at 1.4 runs and over in a T20.
It's just brilliant. He's been cool, calm and collected. Now he'll be under the cosh. He's got the big man rearing to go. Where does he bowl the next one?
Happy to watch. But I mean, these incredible figures. Next two deliveries, Andre Russell will be definitely lining him up. The required run rate is now at 15.
It's going to get tougher and tougher. The dot balls coming in. Nasir Ahmed has been very, very accurate. He has not allowed any of the batsmen much room to work with.
Oh, it's a top edge. It's in the sky. It's going to come down with snow on it. And it's held. This is a massive wicket. Look what it means for the young man. And his figures go from unbelievable to despicable. 3 for 5 into his fourth.
Extraordinary effort. You sense that Andre Russell was going to go for the big one, but the accuracy that I was mentioning from Nasir Ahmed there, popped him, got that, despite that huge hit, a big charge, got the leading edge and up in the sky, hung for eternity, and coming down, it was well judged in the end, and it was taken, a good catch taken, well judged, and the end of the big threat. Big celebrations from Nasir, and why not? He goes for 12, 96 for 6.
Andre Russell, Mr. Big Time, Mr. Showtime has to leave, and with that it's time to have the Dental germ-free strategic timeout. Audience watching from home can use this time to wash their hands to ensure family safety.
আচ্ছা, ইউনিভার্সিটি ইলেকশনে শুধু ছেলেরাই দাঁড়ায়, এটা কি বদলাবে? বাবা, আমি ইলেকশনে দাঁড়াবো।
ইলেকশন করা রোদ এত কষ্ট বাদ দে মা।
তুমি তো উঠতে শিখিয়েছো, উঁচুতে উঠতে পারবো না তা তো শেখাওনি। কড়া রোদ এটা সামলাবে, তুই গ্লো কর। ফেয়ার এন্ড লাভলি এখন গ্লো এন্ড লাভলি, এটি রোদ থেকে বাঁচায় আর এর মাল্টিভিটামিন ডার্ক স্পটস কমায়, দেয় এইচডি গ্লো। আর এরপর দেশকে বদলে দেব। গ্লো করো নিজের পরিচয়, গ্লো এন্ড লাভলি। পেয়েছিস? ম্যাম কি জিজ্ঞেস করবো? কি জিজ্ঞেস করবে? আপনার উজ্জ্বলতার ক্রিম। ক্রিম না, আমার উজ্জ্বলতার রহস্য নতুন লাক্স। জ্যাসমিন আর ভিটামিন ই সহ নতুন লাক্স, যা দেয় মখমলি উজ্জ্বলতা। কাউকে বলো না, আমার উজ্জ্বলতার রহস্য নতুন লাক্স। ব্যালেন্স রিচার্জ করতে দোকানে যেতে হবে কেন? গ্রামীণ ফোনের রিচার্জের দোকান তো এখন মোবাইলে। যখন যেখানে খুশি মাইজিপি অ্যাপ থেকে রিচার্জ করা যায় খুব সহজে, সাথে ক্যাশব্যাকও পাওয়া যায়।
ভীম স্মার্ট লিকুইড দেয় একদম ঝকঝকে থালা বাসন।
স্মার্ট কেন হবো না?
বঙ্গবন্ধু BPL T20 T20 2022. Fortune Borishan versus Minister Group Dhaka. Tomorrow at 12:30 p.m. Live on GTV. Bangabandhu BPL T20 2022. Chattogram Challengers versus Khulna Tigers. Tomorrow at 5:30 p.m. Live on GTV.
Timeout is over. Let's play safe with Dettel. As Andre Russell made his way off the ground, strategic timeout came in. We got to home. Surudana out in the middle. Cultured edge, bit of a dive, and it'll race away into the boundary wedges for 4. The wicket in the over. End of a spell, 3 for 9. It's 100 for 6 after 16. Top of the innings, led from the front, 52 or 45. The rest haven't really followed, and that's why the required run rate is at 15.5. Shamim, it was all anticipated. It was all set up for Russell until this moment.
Yeah, but there's no other option. You really had to go. Your chances are with virtually every delivery with this run rate going higher and higher. But all credit to Asam Ahmed for spearing it in. He kept on doing that right through the over and forced him to that error in judgment. It was high up in the air, but it's a good catch. Well judged catch taken.
3 for 5 in 4 overs. There's his third wicket, Nasum. Russell, he hangs his head, he knows. He's got incredibly high standards. But just hasn't happened for him today. Mokdul also been decent with the ball. Shamim, he's got very good hands out in the deep. He's held on to an important one there. Right, I just mentioned the required run rate now 15.5. Just 15.5.
Just 15.5. Yeah, with the 4 wickets in hand, they have no option but to go for it. You can't die wandering, can you? Just gotta make an effort.
You actually can.
You can? Die wandering?
And there'll be no wandering afterwards. There's no 9 lives. I mean, Okudul struggling. Just prior to bowling, he was stretching his neck and the right side of his upper shoulder. A bit of stiffness. Yes, something's not right there. He's not feeling 100%, but being urged on to keep going. Definitely showing signs of wear and tear.
Now, is that a good idea? If he's not feeling comfortable, why should he be urged to keep on going? It might aggravate that whatever light injury he might have had.
Yeah, a bit of a round arm action on that particular instance, but he's let another one go out into the deep. Dax will do the fielding. He is struggling with something. It's the upper collarbone region.
Yeah, I just don't feel it's right. If he's uncomfortable, just let him go. He's not needed that much. They're in such a good position. You can afford to give him a little bit of rest. Don't want to aggravate that at all. Young man he's got a long career ahead. Do not want to aggravate any kind of light injury and make it into a complex one.
Slower ball, it's out the park. Surudana, 6 of the best.
No, that was on the cards. You feel the the bowler was not his comfortable self. He was trying to slow it down, but the accuracy not there. Was in the zone, and when it's in the arc of Isarudana, more often than not, you get the treatment. 89% shot efficiency resulting in a maximum.
Was in the slot. Need to go with the slower delivery. There's the width, able to create the arc, create the hitting zone, get that back swinging through and picking up 6. Yeah, still more concern with the young man, Mokadul. Does not look comfortable. Continues to clutch the upper right side of his chest, upper chest, around the collarbone region. Maybe a bit of a shoulder injury.
Don't understand the confusion about just continuing the over. They're asking him, he feel comfortable. As a young man, young blood, you don't want to, show the rest of the team.
How many people told you when you were a young man not to do something and you still did it?
A lot of them.
Yeah, well, there we go. There's point in case.
Yeah, exactly. It hurts your ego, doesn't it?
He'll keep going. 3 deliveries to try and complete this over. I hope it's not an expensive one for the young man because he's showing some good heart. Surudana will be looking to capitalize. He misses that. No, he's not happy. Definitely struggling, but he keeps going.
No, not right at all. I think sanity should prevail. He's making an extra effort. You see the grimace on his face immediately. It's hurting him more and more. Just not the right thing to do to carry on. Still does.
We'll keep pushing on. 2 deliveries to get out of this particular over. And maybe the last we see of Mokadul in this particular encounter. In the arc again. Just on the bounce to Sabir out at long on. Wow. If it was me, I would probably need a new arm.
Well, now he's clutching the side of his neck too. So it's not only the collarbone, it's really spreading to the back of the neck. Just don't feel it's wise. Because you have to be brave. I think the elder statesman in the team should have forced him.
Well, he's clearly not listening to you. He's about to finish his over. Balls again, and it's a swing and a miss. Gets 9 off that over. It's 109 for 6.
বঙ্গবন্ধু BPL T20 2022 Fortune Borishan versus Minister Group Dhaka tomorrow at 12:30 p.m. live on GTV.
Excellent Chattogram challenges to get 161 for 8. Actually, 33 runs came in the last 3 overs. And they just seem to have lost one of their key bowlers. Mokadul looks as if he's got an issue around that collarbone region on the right-hand side of his body. And got the ice pack on. Oh, Sean Tate! The wild ones in the house. Big shot in the air. Has it got distance? Man coming under it. No! Just goes over. Lots of height.
Yeah, they need some big ones. Just can't hang around. And if anyone can get some big shots in, it's going to be Surudana. He's had a good stint with the bowling. It's varied his type of bowling is right, but this one really stood up to be hammered for 6 runs.
Yeah, had lots of height and just there, enough distance. No mug with the bat. He's already picked up 2 sixes and he's 14 off 5. Surudana. Could there be a little bit of a cameo here? Benny Howe, on for long run. Goes again. Down the ground on the bounce to the 7 off 2. Required 46 off 16. Required rate 17.
He's climbing up all the time. You talk about having a lot of all-rounders in this format of the game. Talking about all-rounders, Benny Howell is one. Just have a look at that 6-1 once again. Well, an attempted 6, but not on that occasion. Just going back to Benny Howell, he's pulled a variety of deliveries and he's been pretty accurate with all his variations.
Balls again, it's a swing and a miss. Just losing his shape there. Tuvagata. Best to stand as still as possible. There's too many moving parts and the shape of the shot is lost.
If you're trying to do your homework, reading up about Benny Howell, you read that he is a medium pace bowler. On that occasion, the knuckleball being put into use there.
No, Shivagata. No. 2 dot balls. Very well kept by Lewis. Got everything behind this. Very good hands.
He did get some behind. He's got big arms too. He moves pretty fleet-footed there, jumping up. But just going back to Benny Howell. And then as a batsman, you look up, hey, I thought this guy bowls pace. He's coming at me from a short runner. What he's up to? Off spin, leg spin.
Well executed Yorker. So really has strangled this over, has Benny Howell. Udana had started it well with a 6 and a single. Then 2 dot balls by Shivagata home, just looking to swing too hard. Now just 8. Right now to 20. 45 off 13. It'll be absolutely miraculous if they get across the line here. It looks as if the game has started to slip firmly out of their hands, Dhaka.
What happened to your Dhaka winning with an over to spare?
You take things out of context for delivery. Nice push down the ground, pick up a single and steal the strike. 18 gone, 118 for 6.
BPL T20 2022 Chattogram Challengers versus Khulna Tigers. Tomorrow at 5:30 p.m. live on GTV.
Required of 12. That's what it's come down to in match number 4. Bangabadu Premier League, presented by BBS Cables, powered by Walton. And it'll be Shoreful. Oh my. Another swing and a miss.
Well, they've got to keep on trying to throw the kitchen sink at virtually everything. But Shoreful can take a lot of credit out of the fact that this first over went for quite a few runs. And he's come back taking that prize wicket and followed it up with another good wicket. For the batsman, but to throw caution to the wind, really try to strike everything, go for the big hits, but once you get it on the edge of the bat, more often than not, it's going to fly away. Hung in the air once again, dark sky was adjudged well. There have been some good, accurate catches taken, and that's eventually made to look quite simple. Line taking, and he has to take the long walk back. 16 for him. It's 118 for 7.
taken. We'll come back to that as the batsmen have crossed. Shivagata home. Swinging outside edge and will bounce away for 4. Suradana, he had found a few big lofty hits until this.
Well, as I said before, you can never die wandering. Just induce the edge, going for the big one. Simple enough. He's happy.
Of 9. Squeeze down the ground, looking for 2 out. Probably not want to go against it, but they do, and the umpire is going to go up for the dental 100% sure. Decision pending. And a nod of the head.
Just feel it's going to be close. See the running, here comes the throw. The batsman is not in the picture yet. I'm afraid he's got to go. So keep on running to the pavilion. Well short. Good work from the deep. Right in the hands of the bowler.
That's the dental 100% sure, and it is out. Unbelievable. Wickets have just fallen like flies. They lost the 8. Gone without scoring, gone without facing a ball. 123 for 8.
Instrumental in getting that run out, getting that throw in from the deep, and they're falling apart like flies. Up in the air, swinging. The bowler says, "It's mine. I'll take it comfortably," and got another one in the bag.
Beg your pardon, it was a run out, not a hat trick. Shivagata home, 13, 123 for 9.